Good morning! Welcome back to Free Speak. I am Michael, and today we're gonna free write with our mouths for a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm chewing on a piece of gum to kind of keep myself awake. Okay? Not necessarily I'm asleep, I'm just waking up, you know? So, how are you guys? It's been a good couple days. Yeah, I feel so. I feel like it has. It's been pretty nice, pretty good weekend. Had a good time. So, question of the day. How far is too far when it comes to practical jokes? Like, you know? And this is what I want to talk about, because this is something that has kind of come up a lot, actually. So you know how they have these things online all the time now. They have these like practical jokes where it's like a couple and they'll play jokes on each other. They'll like splash water on each other when they're not expecting it. They'll push them into stuff when they're not expecting it. They'll, you know, embarrass them by calling them something when they least expect it. They've got plenty of these videos out there. So my question is, how far is too far? You know? Like, what is the outer limit of practical jokes? And I think some of the skits explore it. You know, they explore. There's a skit that I saw that was hilarious. But they explore, you know, like practical jokes getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It's actually by Tom Sky, and it's called Pranked. It's pretty good. But they explore, you know, at first it's pretty funny, you know, pie to the face, or water on the door, and then it gets a little bit worse, and then they're like, you know, faking accidents, or hurting the other person. Then at one point they start, you know, they fake a breakup, and then they call it a prank, and then the last one, which is not funny, I mean kind of funny, but it's like, this guy, what he does, you know, his girlfriend had left him because, you know, she's just like, I'm done with the pranks, I can't do this anymore, you keep doing these things and I ask you and I tell you to stop, so no, I can't get pranked anymore. And so she leaves him, and then she like comes back to visit him, and you just see a snapshot of her opening the door, and there's the guy and his feet are hanging like off the floor. And then in his note it has like something like get pranked or something, like as a final prank. That's what he did. It's morbid, it's morbidly funny, but I mean, oh my gosh, that is too far. That is too far. So what do you think is too far in terms of practical jokes? Because there's definitely a limit. I'll tell you something. The reason I am chewing gum is because I'm a little tired, because we didn't play a practical joke. It's just something. We decided to have a podcast, okay, where we wake someone up at 4 in the morning and ask them questions. Now, I can wake up at any time, and I can drink coffee, and it'll be great, or I can just get up and do it, because I'm doing something, you know. It's time to go, we gotta go. Granted, later I will be very tired, but in the meantime, at least, you know, I can do it. So we got up at 4 in the morning, and we did this podcast where we woke up someone and interrogated them with questions. And that was not pleasant for the person waking up, you know, like that is unpleasant to be rudely awakened at 4 with 3 people breathing down your neck, asking you questions immediately after you wake up. It's a funny concept, and it's great. We got some great footage, we got some great talks out of it, but it was not, I would not have wanted to be in the shoes of the questionee. So, I don't know. I don't think that's too far, because you kind of knew it was coming. But it could be too far. I don't know. I don't know what too far is. I think water and, you know, cake to the face, those are messy, but those are still acceptable. You know, that's fine. You can do that, no problem. no problem. But on the other, like that's fine. Physical injury. No. Okay. So first, the very bottom thing is physical objects. So water, cake, all these things that are thrown or dumped or whatever. So that's fine. That's totally acceptable. Second one, it's probably less acceptable, but still fine. Public embarrassment. I am all for public embarrassment because I think we need to get out of our bubbles anyways, and these social rules that are put onto us by society and by these social norms that we have. If we can break those, that's great. And honestly, if it's something that's unacceptable or taboo, it depends. Like, it depends on the thing. There's certain things that I would not do, but if you're just embarrassed because someone's doing something, it's fine. They're never gonna see you again, or if they do see you again, they're gonna think and laugh of what happened. So it's fine. That's good. Physical injury is a little bit different. So especially for guys, there's a bunch of this like getting kicked in the balls. That's considered a funny practical joke. That's okay. I hate the thought because that would be very painful, especially if it happened to me. But then at the same time, I get it. It's funny. It's a joke. It's unexpected, so it's not terrible. Now the extent of injury is it has to be minor. It has to be something uncomfortable, So, like, you don't burn someone, and you don't you don't drown them, you don't break their arm, you don't break their leg. Those are all things that are not pleasant. Now, if you slap into the face with a chair, I don't know. It's borderline. Like, don't go too far. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm not promoting chairs or violence. I'm just saying, if it's really funny, and if I guess the biggest thing is, try to make the practical joke something that the person that is receiving this joke will eventually laugh at. So if you can think of it and laugh about it later on in life, then it's acceptable. But then at the same time, but don't. I don't know. I think that's the line. That's where you should draw the line. And so, if I think, okay, Bobby. Okay, what is Bobby like? Oh, okay, I'm gonna throw a pie at Bobby's face, and then he's gonna, freak out. That's great. Now, if I know Bobby's allergic to cherries, and I throw a cherry pie at his face, and he gets an inflammation and goes to the hospital, that's not gonna be funny. Because in my mind, I mean, there's no reason why Bobby would recover from that and be like, oh, that was hilarious. No. So, and I don't know. I think the practical joke things are really like a younger mentality. So, college kids or youth leaders, all of these things that are kind of younger generation. Like I don't know that like more mature adults do them. So it just, I guess it depends. Like if they're funny, do them. If they're not, I personally like really elaborate ones. So if it's a really elaborate joke, it's hilarious. I often joke with situational of like, no. Yeah, I was out parking my car backwards while chewing gum with my eyelids. Like there's something like where you say something and it sounds believable, but then it's not. So, yeah. That's kind of a little spiel for today. A little nice short one. So there you go. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the channel, for contributing what you contribute. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all of the good jazz. And I will work on being more creative and getting more videos out for you to enjoy. Because it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Alright, thank you all. Have a great day. This is Michael signing off.